if you want to stick to something, just go through with it. Like at the beginning, it will take some time, but if you put your mind to it, you'll
definitely
get
log
there.
in. Yeah.
And you have to log in. Even with Mash, it wasn't easy at first, but you have to also make connections. You can't just like have a one-time thing and then expect something else to happen. You have to have genuine connections with everyone, and that's not just for music. It's also for everything that goes on today.
Yeah. Who would you like to work with? Or maybe you might have worked with them, but who was your plan? Like, in the next 2 years, I want to work with these 5 artists. Who are they?
The first one was Nasty. That was something that I think,
and it happened.
It happened. Like,
crazy.
I remember it started like 5 years ago where I was sending stuff to him and then he just died out. And then after when Mash came into the picture, he made it possible for me to get that.
How many beats have you sent Nasty?
I think back in 2021, I was sending like 8 a day.
To
his manager, his email.
Sending.
It was very, very hard for me to get something with him.
When did you stop? When you were like, this bro doesn't want to work?
I stopped after like 2 months. Even like recently too, like I think 2023, I was sending stuff to his manager and I got no feedback. So it was just very, very tough. But it was Nasty. Another bro that I wanted to work with was Casper. But that Casper placement is exclusive.
Oh, but it's coming.
It's coming.
Okay, that's fire.
Casper, MT as well.
Oh, you want to work with him?
No, I have a song with him as well, but it's exclusive as well. Most of these songs with these big brews are like exclusives, you know? Usi Mamane, even though I only met him recently, he's been like a fire brew.
Yeah.
And then Zuchi. Not really an artist. Well, he's kind of an artist.
Yeah, he's
producer.
both.
Yeah.
So you want to work with him as a producer or as an artist or both?
As an artist.
Oh, he's fire. He's too much. He's too nice. And then overseas,
TshwaneFM Extra.
it is Nasty C. This one is titled Psychic. Beautiful music coming through your way on the station that rocks you the most. That is TshwaneFM 93.6. Otherwise, you can alternatively live stream the show on www.TshwaneFM.com. In the building, I am joined by a superstar, a legend in the making, somebody who's probably going to be rocking the industry by storm within the next year or two. I mean, he's already going crazy, but trust and believe within the next year or two, he's probably going to be one of the biggest producers to come out of South Africa. BZM, welcome to TshwaneFM, my dog. You good?
What's good, my dog? I appreciate you for having me out here.
You nice, my dog.
I'm nice.
Man, thank you for coming. What does BZM stand for, dog?
It's my initials. Brandon, Zidane, and then my surname and song.
Oh, okay. That was fire. So has it always been BZM since you started producing, or you had something else, then you switched to BZM later?
Nah. It's always been BZM. I just wanted something simple, something that, doesn't have to be too complicated to pronounce.
Yeah.
So I just stuck with BZM.
That's fire. So when did this whole producing thing start for you, and what got you into being a producer?
It started back in grade 9, actually. It's like a funny story.
Yeah.
One of my homeboys that he used to make music, he kind of put me onto FL, and then I started playing around with it. You know how the first beat goes.
And you feel like it's the greatest beat in the world.
Bro. Like literally my first beat, it had no drop. Like it had no drop at all. Just noise at all, bro.
And you're like, I'm getting at the hood.
Yeah, and then obviously with YouTube tutorials, that's how I got better. But yeah, that's how I usually got into music, through that brew. And then as time went on, the SoundCloud era came through, started working with those brews. But obviously now that's when,
everything started. Yeah. So take me through your whole journey, right? I'm guessing there was a point you had to tell your parents that, hey, I want to do this music thing. How did they take it? And I'm sure parents, when they hear music, they think you're going to be the one singing. Now you're telling them you want to be the producer. How did they take it?
My parents have always been my biggest supporters from day one. And I'm really grateful for that. When I first told them about it, they weren't too skeptical about it because I was in matric. At the time, that's when I was starting to push it. But I think after matric, they've been taking me to sessions, taking me to gigs and stuff. So they've supported full on.
Big shout out to the parents one time. And they are in studio, so I do believe they're supporting. And big shout out to the parents indeed. So now take me through you starting in grade 9 and you getting to matric and telling them. Was it a thing where between that era where you show that I'm doing this thing full time, or was it a thing where you're just trying out, doing whatever it takes just to get the next beat done?
Yeah, I wasn't really sure. Yeah, I can't even lie to you. I wasn't really sure. I think when I started seeing a bit of motion in grade 12, I just thought maybe I can somewhat push it a bit. But between grade 9 and grade 12, it was...
I was just
playing around basically,
Yeah. So now things change. You're done with Matric. Tell me, where do you meet the likes of Mash Beats between then and...
Mash, I met him, when was it, last year?
Only last year? That's crazy.
It's crazy how much we've locked in ever since last year.
Yeah, so I'm shocked that it's only 2024.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy. So how did it happen?
So I met him at this Universal camp. I approached him. I was like, yo, I make loops. At the time I was making loops. I wasn't really into drums and stuff, but I was making loops. And then I was telling him yo, I make fire loops. He gave me his number. And then the following month, I hit him up on Instagram. And then we locked in a session afterwards. I even remember the session perfectly. Even the first beat that we made was
the
butter.
One.
Exactly, yeah.
Crazy,
that's what I'm saying.
Crazy. And it's only coming out now. That is insane. So take me through your catalog, right? There's a lot of people who are listening. They jam to the songs that you produced, but they don't know that. Yeah. So take me through, probably let's say 10 at least of your fire songs that are out, or the most popular songs that you are on.
I think the one that everyone knows is Nobody.
Nobody.
It has to see.
Yeah.
The Butterflows by Flame.
Okay.
The Mirrors on
Mash Beats albums.
Yeah. Vegan on Usmamane's album.
Oh, okay.
What else? The Ready intro on Mash Beats album as well.
Yeah.
The What You Mean with Kanye Nash and Brother Cooper.
Oh yeah. I know you're also on DJ Slick stuff as well.
What was it? Yeah. The one with K Kid and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I got some with K Kid through DJ Slick as well. Some with Flo Jones.
So some of these songs are not out yet, or do you think they're all out?
Not all of them.
Okay.
I don't want to release too much on that.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
So in a month, how many beats would you say you make? On average.
I was actually thinking about this the other day. Actually, the thing is, before then I used to make beats every day, but it would just burn me out. Now I just make beats based on my inspiration, and that's how I get really locked in. And that's where my most creative thinking comes from, when I get beats. Well, I make beats through inspiration. So maybe on average about 15-20 beats a month.
Okay. Yeah,
not too shabby.
It's not bad, but it's a lot at the same time. So I want to throw it back a bit. You said you met Mash Beats at Universal Camp, which means if you're at a Universal Camp, things are already moving for you. So so who were you working with at the time that got you moving to a point where you could be included into a Universal Camp?
I'm actually signed under the publishing of Universal. So
that's insane.
They have
I didn't know that.
They have this yearly camp that they do every year towards the end of October, end of November, where they just invite all the creative brews to just link up and start making music.
Yeah. So when you say you're signed, for somebody who's listening and they don't understand, what does that mean? You just send Universal beats, or they call you to help a specific artist that is signed under Universal, or how does the whole contract thing work for producers who probably might also want to be signed under these labels?
Yeah, I get that. So my signing is publishing. So they deal with my royalties and stuff.
Oh, so anything that you touch, Universal handles it for you. You don't need to stress.
Yeah.
So when I just get FL and you're done, then somebody
basically, they just collect my money basically.
Oh, hey, then you're gonna be rich soon. So what would you say has been the hardest part of your music journey? Because I know producers hardly ever get the spotlight, but what would you say has been your biggest, the biggest part of the whole journey?
I think the biggest part for me is exposure. Because I didn't really think I was going to get as much exposure that I'm getting right now.
Yeah.
At the start, it was kind of tough, even in the SoundCloud era. I was producing for big brews, but with producers, they don't get the exposure that they
name
deserve.
the big brews. Not that we're shading them, but we want to know, we're building your CV. We're building it. Who did you work with during the SoundCloud era? Yeah.
It was Nash as well. I used to work with Nash.
Crazy.
Denimatic, I don't know if you know that brew. Denimatic. This other brew named February, Cash, even Cash too.
Hey, crazy! You've been in the streets,
I've been there.
Yo, so how would you say a producer survives? Because I mean, it's tough, man. It's not like where as a producer you rap and then you just be called to shows and this and that. What advice would you give a producer right now who's listening, who wants to go the full-time route just like you?
I think just be consistent with whatever you're doing. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do this, can't do that. If you want to stick to something, just go through with it. Like at the beginning, it will take some time, but if you put your mind to it, you'll
definitely log in.
Yeah. And you have to log in, even with Mash, it wasn't easy at first, but you have to also make connections. You can't just like have a one-time thing and then expect something else to happen. You have to have genuine connections with everyone, and that's not just for music, it's also for everything that goes on today.
Yeah. Now that you're signed under, and what is it, Out of This World? Yes, right? Yeah. How is it like working with everyone in there? Like, and how do you guys work? Because I can imagine Mash Beats makes beats, you also make beats, but somehow you're always co-producing beats. How is it like working in that environment?
It's fire. I think when it comes to collabs with Mash, I give out my plans and my creative thinking to a beat, and he gives out his creative thinking to a beat. So all in all, we just create something that's crazy, We always try to make something unique. So it doesn't like always be as what the trend is going as. But all in all, we just try to be unique and not try to follow like the trend that's going on.
Yeah, so working with another producer, is it a thing where because you feel creative, you just start a beat and he finishes it, or you guys sit together and like, I'll start the melody, then I'll start the bass, or how does it work? Like, I've never seen two producers make beats, but I know we always like two producers sending beats together.
Yeah, so usually there's like two ways, I guess.
Yeah.
One is like, sending zips. One brew will like touch up, we'll start a project, we'll zip it up and send it to the next brew. It's also dangerous because that zip can also be sent around and it's not really like trustworthy. The other way is obviously like logging in the studio. One brew will start the melody, and then the other brew will like just finish up with the drums.
Okay, that sounds simple. I know it's not easy, but it sounds simple enough. So in the building, I am joined by BZM. If you want to Tshwane, it is still TshwaneFM 93.6. Don't touch that dial. More feel good music and more feel good conversations will be coming your way.
Unlock the beat.
My love sister and the
Unlock the city.
22:31. I am still joined by BZM in the building. Man, this man's catalog is definitely insane, dog. Like, your catalog is scary, man. For somebody who hasn't been in the game for that long, trust me, your catalog is definitely insane indeed. So I want to ask you a few questions, right? Who are your top 10 producers? Can be in South Africa, could be overseas.
Top 10?
Yeah, just your top 10 producers.
Okay. I think the first would be Metro.
Oh, booming, yeah.
Yeah, one of the reasons that I got into producing.
Okay.
Metro, Wheezy for sure. Am I allowed to put Mash in there?
Yeah, you are. You definitely trust.
Mash. Who else? Nick Mira. I don't know if you've heard of Nick Mira. He's a dope producer. Nick Mira. TM88. He produced. Oh, is it that little Uzi song that went viral?
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah. TM88. Who else? Pierre Bourne.
Okay.
Pierre Bourne. Who else?
You can even bring it to South Africa.
Yeah. Oh, I really look up to Hug.
Oh yeah, Cut the Lights. Yeah.
Shout out to Hug. Ariety, he's an underground producer. I really mess with his stuff as well. My bro Huds for sure. He's also locked in. And last one has to be international. Let me see. Ish.
Hectic.
I'm trying to think. Ish. Which other brews are there?
Then 9 is enough then. Let's leave it there. 9 is enough.
I shout out my bro North. He's also another fire producer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, big shout out to the bros. So tell me, right, now that you named all these producers that you look up to, who would you like to work with? Or maybe you might have worked with them, but who was your plan? Like, in the next 2 years, I want to work with these 5 artists. Who are they?
Like in South Africa or just overseas?
Okay, you can name 5 that you wanted to work with or want to work with in South Africa, and then 5 overseas.
The first one was Nasty. That was something that I think,
and it happened.
Like,
crazy.
I remember it started like 5 years ago where I was sending stuff to him and then he just died out. And then after when Mash came into the picture, he made it possible for me to get that.
How many beats have you sent Nasty?
I think back in 2021, I was sending like 8 a day
Yo.
to his manager, his email.
Sending.
It was very, very hard for me to get something with him.
When did you stop? When you were like, this bro doesn't want to work.
I stopped after like 2 months.
Yo.
Even like recently too, like I think 2023, I was sending stuff to his manager.
Yo.
And I got no feedback, so it was just very, very tough. But it was Nasty. Another bro that I wanted to work with was Casper. But that Casper placement is exclusive.
Oh, but it's coming. It's coming. Okay, that's fire.
Casper, MT as well.
Oh, you want to work with him?
No, I have a song with him as well, but it's exclusive as well.
Yeah,
Most of these songs are with these big bros are like exclusive, you know?
So you name 4 now, right? I got it. Nasty, Casper, MT. Oh, it's just 3, right? Yeah, 2 more.
South Africa. Usi Mamane, even though I only met him recently, he's been like a fire bro.
Yeah.
And then Zuchi, not really an artist. Well, he's kind of an artist.
Yeah, he's
producer.
both.
Yeah.
So you want to work with him as a producer or as an artist or both?
As an artist.
Oh, he's fire.
Yeah.
Zuchi's he's too nice. And then overseas, if you ever get a chance, who would you work with?
Producers or artists?
Probably artists. Who would you want to work with?
My goat, Travis. My second goat, Drake.
Okay. So you're also an OV.
Yeah. We don't rock the Kendrick side. We don't rock the Kendrick side.
Okay.
Travis, Drake. I really like SZA. I really like her sound. SZA. Who else? Yeet. I don't know if you listen to his recent album, but
okay,
it's a fire album. Yeet. And the last one would probably be probably Young Thug.
Oh, that's a valid one.
Young Thug or Ghana.
Yeah, valid.
Ghana.
So I want to know, right, as a producer, how do you take this type of rejection? Because sending people work and then you don't get a feedback, and it counts as rejection. How do you take it?
I mean, sometimes it is like, it brings you down, when you're sending stuff, like a lot of stuff, but it doesn't get, like nothing gets placed or there's no feedback. But at the same time, you just have to keep working because, eventually something will come. That's how it came out for me.
Oh, yeah.
I just kept on working, and something eventually came out. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
And it brings me to my next question, right? Now that you've sent, let's say, this artist beats for 2 months, right?
Yeah.
And then now you're not getting any feedback. It's a year later. What happens to all those beats you send that artist? Do you touch them? Do you respect them enough, or in case any day something? How do you deal with the whole situation? Because we see these things where you give somebody a beat, then you also give it to somebody else. So how do you deal with this whole situation?
I've had that situation before, actually. It was actually with one big artist and one upcoming artist. So it's a bit of like a sticky situation there. But usually, sometimes, as for me, I usually try and send different beats out to different artists.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say I don't, but I also send the same beats
to
the same artists.
People.
Yeah, like you can't be like making 100 beats and then...
then only 10 are used. What about...
That's what I'm saying. So I do try to send a little bit of the same beats to about this artist, that artist, so none of them gets just thrown out.
And I want to find out from you, when you work with these big artists, right, or hence maybe send some people to two different artists the same beat, you get feedback or hey Joe, I used your work, here's the final product, or you only see when the track list is out or when it drops?
Usually they send back the stuff. I very rarely get a brew who just release it and they don't tell me anything about the track. They usually just send me the demo back.
That's fine. At least it makes things easier. Oh, this one used it. And how did you solve that situation where a big artist and an upcoming? I'm sure the upcoming was not happy at all.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was very confused because I remember I posted the upcoming artist, I think he tagged me and I posted on my Instagram. Then the big artist, he also tagged me and he posted on his Instagram. And then the upcoming artist, he saw the big artist's story and he was like, "What's going on here?" We still haven't resolved that issue. I can't even lie.
That's crazy. So basically, both songs are not out. Or are they out?
No, they're not out. With that same beat, I was actually telling the upcoming artist like, "Yo, I can remake the beats, or I can try something else, or maybe add like different drums, or maybe do the thing from scratch."
He doesn't want to understand.
He didn't come back to me afterwards.
Ew. That's hectic. Yeah, that is hectic. But are you still working with that big artist?
Yeah. Now we still locked in. That's the brew that I got the Casper placement with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. At least it didn't ruin anything. Hey, upcoming artist, so unfortunately, it's a dog eat world. So sometimes you have to compromise or sacrifice, man. And it makes sense. Hey, man, I want to play a game with you before we actually wrap up the interview. It's called One Must Die, right? So I'm just gonna give you 2 names, no explanation. You just have to kill one.
Okay.
Nikki, Cardi, one has to die.
Cardi. Yeah, I'll probably say Cardi. Cardi has to die.
Cardi has to die. Nikki stay.
Yeah.
Okay, I no issues. Glorilla, Sexy Red, one has to die.
Sexy Red. She has to die.
Wait, is this based off music or other things?
Wait, are we saying other things or music?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just asking you, one has to die. It could be music. You don't need to explain.
Okay, I'm going through music. This is music.
No issues.
Music.
Let's take one more overseas, then we bring it back local, right?
Alright.
Okay. I wanted to ask you Drake, whatever, but now
Kendrick can die for sure.
It's pointless now because you already killed Kendrick before he even came alive. So that one is pointless. Let's close it off with a simple one, right? I want to give you producers, but I'm not too good at producers overseas. Okay. Yeah. Mustard. Okay, you're gonna kill Mustard because he works with Kendrick. Right?
He has some hits. I do respect Mustard. He's a hit maker for sure.
Oh, let's just bring it back local, right? Okay. Simple. And we don't need to explain. We're not killing anyone. It's not anything big. One just has to die.
Yeah.
Okay. Casper KO, one has to die.
Casper
KO, one has to die.
I think you might kill me for this, but I don't really listen to KO's music.
Damn.
So I'm probably gonna kill him.
That's okay. That's okay. And I mean, we can't all listen to everyone, so it's not a bad thing. I don't want to ask you people that you work with or you've worked with, right? So I'm trying to keep it fair enough because you're gonna be biased if I give you this one or that one. So let me just give you one last one.
All right.
Blakey Madlera, one has to die.
Okay. I feel like my answer will not make me work with the next brew, you know? Is Blackie or Maglera? I'm gonna kill Blackie.
Hey, it's okay, man. It doesn't mean you're killing him. It's just the situation.
But I still love your music, Blackie.
Hey, man, we all
love your music.
Hey, man, I also love Blackie big time. But I also love Madlera, so it's not even a comparison or anything like that. But I want to ask you something, right? You see what has been happening with the whole whatever freestyle issues. What are your takes on that?
On the K-Kid thing?
Yeah, that's not even about K-Kid anymore, but the whole lash out regarding an artist refusing to freestyle. How do you feel, or how did you feel after seeing the whole video or situation of an artist refusing to freestyle and the whole Twitter going crazy?
I actually saw this one comment that said like, you can't what's something about fixing a car but you're not in your garage, you know, or cooking a meal for someone but you can't do that because you're not in the kitchen. I just feel like, you know, as a rapper, obviously if you want to do a freestyle you can, but if you don't want to, you don't want to. But
yeah,
I feel like as a rapper you should be freestyling, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. It's not even about her or anything. It's just
in general.
In general. So they must just rap, ne?
Like if we tell a producer to like make a beat on the spot, they should be able to do it, you know. So that's my kind of take on it. But I'm not hating on K-Kid or anyone. Just like as a rapper, I feel like you should be wanting to like freestyle. I'm sure rappers enjoy freestyling, you know.
Hey, not in this era, dog, but that's a convo for another day. That's a conversation for another day. My dog, thank you so much for coming to TshwaneFM. We appreciate you for making time to have this conversation with me. Any few words to producers out there who want to be on the same level as you?
Just keep working and stay consistent. Your dreams will come true.
Yeah, yes, sir. Where can people catch you on the socials, booking details? If anybody want to collaborate, buy your beats.
My Instagram, BZM_EXE. You can check my bookings under my Instagram profile and my bio. And then my beats, you can just hit me up on Instagram.
Okay. What's the highest you've ever sold a beat? Like the highest amount?
It was actually international. It was 15K.
Crazy. What? For one beat? For one?
Yeah, for one.
Like a 3-minute beat, 15K.
Yeah, sometimes Bruce just buy anything. I can't even lie to you. But there's like a certain group of people that you need to target that will buy anything. Like
crazy.
Anything.
Hey, Nigita, I'm going to studio. I'm gonna practice my beat making today. 15K, that's a lot of money, dog.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, and was it your first big sale, or had you been making like close to that amount before?
Like just with one, or
yeah, just selling beat, like per beat, or even like a pack.
Yeah, no, a pack, it did come to that, but for me, just for one, that was like the highest, just for one.
Yo, producers, get your bag up. Get your bag up. So tell me a bit about the song that you're dropping this coming Friday. It's with Lo-Fi as well as La Cabra, right?
Yeah, it's with Lo-Fi, La Cabra. Shout out to them. It's produced by Mash and I.
It's titled Bigger Than Who.
Yeah, Bigger Than Who.
How did the song come about? Why did you choose these two specific artists for this specific song?
Me and Mash were actually in studio. The song was made last year, actually. Last year, around like June. We made the same session we made that Halloween beat.
Ooh, insane. Yeah, that's a crazy session. Yeah.
So I think that was before we made the Halloween beat. We made this. And I remember I was actually keeping this beat in mind in case if Matt doesn't use it for his album, I'm going to take it for mine.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I just took it and now it's mine.
Fire. That's your first single, right?
Yeah, it's my debut single.
Hey, man, I cannot wait for you to drop this. What are the plans now that the debut single is out? Probably working on a project or something.
I was actually thinking of a project by the end of this year, but I think for now, I'm just like release singles. I have a couple singles that I feel like a lot of brews will tap in. So
that's fire.
We'll just have to see till this year.
So we can expect more singles before they end.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, man, I cannot wait. BZM, thank you so much for making time to have this conversation with me, brother, man. God bless you. I hope everything comes your way. I know you're going to be one of the biggest producers in the country, probably on the globe, man. So keep going, my dog.
Appreciate you, my dog. Thank you for having me out here.